Hello and welcome to my channel, and this is Tuesday Talks. Tuesday Talks is a Goodreads group that was created by Janie from the Bookworms Buddy and Janelle from Miss J Rod's Reads. I'll leave all the information in the description box. And this week's topic is your go-to genre when you're in a reading slump. Deja vu a little? So I know that we have done this sort of topic in the past, and it has actually been like recently, I want to say. So I will check those videos out and link them in the description box. So if you want to go take a look at those, I am going to suggest or recommend 6 new, I believe, books that helped me get out of a reading slump. We'll start off with my most recent book that helped me get out of a reading slump, and that is +1 by Alethea Roman. And this is the lighter side of Alethea. Oh my goodness, I absolutely adore her as an author, but this book definitely is a romantic comedy, and it will totally get you out of a reading slump if that is what you need. You're in a reading slump. It's something light and funny, and it has some heart to it, but at the same time, it's definitely going to make you laugh out loud and just bring your spirits back up if that's where you are when you're in a reading slump. If you're in a reading slump and you're down or you're a bit depressed or anything like that, this book is going to lighten your spirits and make you feel good and just all kinds of just love. If I do have the video already posted, I will link the video review down in the description box. The next book I'm going to talk about is Cowrecker by Quinn, and I have talked about this book before, and it really does have sort of a light feel to it because it's so funny, and it's about a guy that's set in college and has an incident, and then he meets this girl and hijinks ensue, and it's just sort of crazy. I've done a video review for it, so I'll link it in the description box, but it is super funny. It does have some not darker, but some heavier themes to this book, and it has a lot of heart, so it may not necessarily help you get out of a reading slump, but it could start you on the path if romantic comedies are what you're looking for. The next book I'm going to talk about is All the Frogs in Manhattan by Carrie Aarons. And I did do a review for this book, so I'll link that in the description box so you guys can check that out for my full thoughts. But this book is very light. It is from the point of view of both a male and female character. The male character is this sort of commitment-ophobe, and this female character she wants to settle down, but she doesn't really know how to not be the independent, strong woman that she is. So it's really funny to see how they sort of go about interacting and, finding their way through what could possibly be a relationship between the two of them. The next series that I'm going to talk about is the Not Quite series by Catherine Bitey, and that consists of Not Quite Dating, Not Quite Mine, Not Quite Enough, and Not Quite Forever. I remember specifically thinking that these books were definitely a series that were sort of light reads, but at the same time a little formulaed, but they had romantic comedy and they had heart to them. There is one of the books, I can't remember which one, that has a lot of emotions and heart to it, so it may drag you down just a little bit, but the feel of the stories are uplifting and they're light and they're fun. Next series or duet is going to be the Gunsel Duet, and that's Fire Down Below and Fire in the Hole by Deborah Anastasia. Oh, these two books are absolutely hilarious, especially if you like potty humor or just off the chain craziness, because that's exactly what you're getting with these two books. These two characters are absolutely hilarious. I'm not sure if I did a video review for it, but if I did, I'll leave it in the description box. And last book that I'm going to recommend as a romantic comedy with a little bit of heart, but definitely will get you out of a reading slump if romantic comedies is what helps you get out of a reading slump. And that's going to be Can't Touch This by Tess Hunter. And this book is a similar book in that the actual writer is Pepper Winters, and she is a dark writer. It's similar to Plus One, not in storyline, but the fact that the authors both write dark, sort of twisted, taboo craziness, and this is their lighter side. Oh my goodness. So Tess Hunter, aka Pepper Winters, she needed a break from her dark and twisty and crazy, and she came up with Can't Touch This. This book is so funny. It is so light. It is so, I wouldn't say it was fluffy, but it was definitely light and funny and laugh out loud. The hijinks that go on in it is just so hilarious. If I did a video review, I'll post that or I'll link it in the description box. So, what do you guys, if you didn't get it, I like to read romantic comedies to get me out of a reading slump. I know in the past, in my other videos, I have stated that there are some other categories and genres that I use, but definitely a romantic comedy is going to jump me out of my sort of dark depression or need for lightness, and that's where I go. So where do you go to get yourself out of a reading slump? Is it romantic comedies? Is it comedies period? Do you like the light and sort of twisted or light side of reading, and to get yourself out of needing all that formula type stuff, do you jump over into a thriller or possibly a mystery? Let me know in the comments. Let's discuss. As always, if you like this video, please give me a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. In the description box, there is a feedback form so you guys can help me improve my channel. Thank you for watching, and we will see you guys next week.